Good morrow, citizens. So, a couple of, I think, a week ago, Pending told me that he was interested in doing a fanfic that is in the atmosphere of My Immortal, where it was badly written with a horrible plot line or something like that, or at least maybe a good plot line that was done horribly, executed horribly. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. Pending just released the first chapter, so to say, on Twitter, and I am interested in reading it, and here I am. So, it's a series of chapters uploaded by Pending recently. I am going to do a video for each chapter read. So each video is going to be very short. I mean, not very short, but it's going to be short. But it's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be super fun. So I gotta tell you guys first. I gotta tell you guys first that for the sake of transparency, I have read the whole thing in one go. By the way, so you'll see me struggling in the later chapters because my mind's already like addled. But seeing this in a series of videos uploaded maybe once a day as chapters, though the way I recorded it is one full video. Anyway, enjoy the fanfiction. Here's the first part of my intentionally horrible VTuber fanfiction. In context, I gotta also say that I will try to voice each VTuber in a different way, and also I can tell you that I will try my best to, if I remember how the VTuber sounds like, I will try to imitate them, but I cannot promise imitation of every VTuber that appears because I do not know all the VTubers in the world. And, but it's gonna be fun. For context, reading My Immortal lately has inspired me to try to make intentionally terrible fanfiction, and I decided to use VTubers as my characters. I made a tweet asking who was interested in being included, and luckily I got a bunch of replies. If you want to be in it, you still can be. Just let me know. Anywho, here's the first part of the fanfiction. I might change some of this later. I'm trying my best to resist the temptation to do any editing, as that's against the spirit of what I'm making. That's true. But maybe I'll revise something here or there if I decide later I really want to. Author's note, and it's author's note. Thank you for clicking on my fanfic. I don't own any of the characters in the story except my OC. So please don't sue me. Thank you, and remember to leave a review. He's treating it like it's on fanfiction.net. That's hilarious. Pending grinned from ear to ear as he stood in the shade of a super big building. The building was big with neon bricks that glowed in the bright sunlight, to the point where it almost hurt his eyes. But that didn't bother him, because sign on the building read, Shonen Protagonist Junior High. It was the most prodigious. It was the most prodigious school in the great land of Nippon. Pending couldn't believe he had gone in. He was so excited that he showed up on his first day of school so early that it was still pitch black out. Grabbing his phone out of his pocket, he glanced at the screen and saw 4 a.m. in bright neon letters. Still a full 5 hours till the start of school. How was he going to pass the time before his first day started? And here I thought I'd get here first. Oh wait, that's not it. That's not Pending. And here I thought I'd get here first. Pending shielded himself from the glaring sunlight as he looked over his shoulder and saw his best friend in the whole world, Prince Zuko. Author's note, I don't own Avatar The Last Airbender either, I admit, so please don't sue. Although Zuko was royalty, he had been cast off from the Fire Nation at an early age. He was really distraught, but Pending befriended him in elementary school, and the two helped each other overcome their tragedies. Zuko even taught Pending how to firebend, though instead of firing fire out of his hands, Pending could only shoot lasers out of his eyes for some reason. Author's note. Please read Pending and Zuko's magical adventure for more information. I promise it's good that ties into Avatar in a really interesting way! Exclamation mark. Multiple exclamation marks. Hello, Zuko-kun. You couldn't sleep either? Pending asked. Zuko laughed. Of course not. I can't really do Dante Basco's voice. Of course not. My honor couldn't allow me to be late on the first day, so I stayed up all night and then came early. Pending was going to respond, but all of a sudden the school exploded, illuminating the starry night sky. Zuko-chan, look out! Pending cried, but it was too late. His best friend in the whole world was engulfed in the flames. Oh my god. Zuko died almost immediately. Ironically consumed by the very thing he had ironically trained to master. When the smoke cleared, there was nothing left of Zuko. Pending fell to his knees. Zuko-kun! No way, I'm getting the wrong intonation here. Zuko-kun! Pathetic! Someone from above. I read ahead to see who said that. Pathetic! Someone from above, Pending said. Pending looked up and standing in the clouds in front of the giant ball of fire was the sun. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Pending looked up and standing in the clouds in front of the giant ball of fire was the sun. Oh my god, that was the sun. In front of the giant ball of fire that was the sun was Frieza. Author's note, Toei, please no DMCA. Doing his classic evil pose where he spreads out his arms to make himself look like an upside down V. Oh my god, I know the pose Pending's talking about. I thought the Prince of Fire would be stronger. Frieza, how could you? Because I can. Now watch this. Frieza pointed his index finger above his head. The night sky was illuminated by a giant ball of fire. Watch out! I can't do Rafug's voice. Watch out! Rafug shouted, coming out of nowhere to push Pending away. Rafug gazed up at the ball of plasma. Author's note. What are Dragon Ball attacks made out of? I think it's made out of chi. Like glowing chi. Anyway, chi, whichever you want to pronounce it to. He smirked, casually tossing off his crown, and in one swift motion he tore off his shirt, revealing his glorious abs. I'm trying to be as Australian as possible. He shouted as his abs expanded like a tower and tanked the Frieza attack. What? Impossible! Rufang-kun, Frieza killed Zuko! There's no time for sadness, my friend. You must leave now. You must leave now. I'll deal with it with the beast. You must leave now. I'll deal with this beast. Oh man, I just can't do Rufug's voice. Okay. Pending grabs Zuko's hand. How the hell did Pending grab Zuko's hand? Zuko died already. Let's go! Zuko said in surprise as he was jerked forward by Pending while the two ran away. The two went fast until Pending tripped over a hill. They rolled down into a lake. Oh, now my school uniform is a mess, Pending said, getting up, shaking his arm like a fish, droplets of water flying everywhere. This is going to leave a bad impression on our first day of school, huh? Zuko agreed. Fear not, citizens, a blonde-haired man said, standing just past the pond. Zuko gasped. It's Burnt Reflection-kun! That's right. I don't know who Burnt Reflection is. I apologize entirely if he's an actual VTuber. I'm really sorry, Burnt Reflection. That's right, and I am here to make sure your first day of school goes perfectly. He boasted in a sing-song tone with that... oh, sing-song tone, okay. That's right, and I am here to make sure your first day of school goes perfectly. Sing-song tone, alright. He boasted in a sing-song tone With that, he placed his hand on the ground, and suddenly the lake was turned into smoke, and their clothes were dried. Wow, that's so impressive! Hey Zuko, can you do that too? Nope, Zuko said. Nothing to it. Now go off to school, Bone Reflection said proudly. Oh, that's right. Pending looked at his phone. The screen displayed 4:30 a.m. We better get going before it's too late. Right. We gotta be there for our first day at Shonen Protagonist Junior High. Zuko, Prince of the Fire Nation, agreed. I don't even know. The two started walking towards the school. Hey, Pending started. Do you think the Dragon Prince Season 4 is ever going to come out? Zuko was never able to answer that question, though because a beam of energy shot straight through his He died again! Shot straight through his heart. Pending, tears in his eyes, followed the beam with those same eyes back to its source. Ha! You thought you could escape me that easily? Frieza taunted, grinning deeply. Oh my god, they escaped Frieza, got their clothes dried, then forgot about everything, went back to school, and now Frieza killed Zuko again. What happened to Rafang? Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh, angered by the death of his best friend, Prince Zuko, Pending charged at Frieza and punched him. The punch sent Frieza across the world, but Frieza hit Pending in the back. Knocked down, Pending could barely push himself out of the way as Frieza attempted to stomp down on him with his tail. Frieza went in for another tail swipe, but he was stopped by a purple clawed hand grabbing his bandage. Frieza glanced back. What a glorious hat! He admitted. There was no denying that the newcomer had a keen sense of fashion. Who are you, well-dressed adversary? It is I, Lupin Tyndall, hero to all, scourge to you. Lupin pulled out a gun. I'll take this, foul beast, Makina no Jutsu. Okay, I know how Lupin speaks since, I watch his streams, I'm a fan of his. I can't seem to remember or grasp that speech style that Lupin has right now to voice him well. He has like a bit of a, it is I, it is I, Lupin Tyndall. No, I can't do his voice. Hero to all, scourge to you, something like that. That's what I gathered. Lupin shot Frieza several times in the face. Wow, that's incredible! Zuko cheered. Yeah, I've never seen an attack like that, Pending chimed in. Lupin used the barrel of his gun to lift his great hat. Years of training, kids! Hey! Kie Kyoko walked forward, grabbing Lupin by the ear. Oh my god, I just remembered that. I need to actually scroll up. Okay. As your mother, I thought I told you not to shoot people in public. But Mom! Lupin whined as he was dragged off. Weird, but I guess we better head to school. Pending suggested to Zuko as they continued their journey. And let's just forget the fact that the school was destroyed in a ball of fire. This part right now, the ending part, will be something that I'll be using for each video of me reading this fanfiction. So you'll be seeing this over and over again. And yes, I will be repeating even this current part where I'm explaining to you about how this part is repeated in every video, just for fun. But anyway, that's the end of this chapter. I hope you all stay good, stay healthy. Don't forget to hydrate whenever you can. And of course, to always enjoy the future, citizens. Till next time, everybody. Otsu Justice!